Make sure you have a little pillow underneath your head so your neck is in a good place and you can really access your core. We're going to lift one leg at a time into tabletop. Make sure your sits bones stay heavy and your kidneys, especially when we're moving the legs here. And then we're reaching the heels up to the ceiling. So this alone is already quite a bit of core work, engagement, good opportunity to figure out what are your ribs doing, what are your kidneys doing, and holding with your obliques, your spine from arching too much. The longer the legs, and I'm not meaning the further out the legs just yet, but the longer the legs, the higher your heels come to the ceiling, the bigger the challenge, of course, and the more issues with hamstrings could show up. So don't worry about stretching. Don't stretch them, as a matter of fact. You want to lengthen them and you want to engage them. And even if your legs don't get to be very straight, work with what you've got. Make sure your pelvis is in a good position, your sits bones are heavy, you're not arching your back, you're not lifting your head off your little blanket or the floor, and your shoulders are working and engaging down into the floor, right? That's enough. We don't need more than that right now. And the challenge will always increase as we're adding more movement. But you'll be good here and just breathe and hang out. And here I'm just adding a little bit on. I'm lifting my hands up to the ceiling, and so I'm taking away the power of my shoulders a little bit. How much though can I keep my ribs still planted down and softened down into the floor? So the shoulders are not assisting anymore. It's a little bit more abdominal work now. And this can be done separately, or you can add this to the previous as I did, or you can totally omit. Just it depends on how you're feeling. And then whenever you're ready, lower your feet one at a time and take a moment and breathe.